What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes. And today I realized even in our first test, we kind of made a mistake because yes, we have 6.3 million attack, but yeah, we have a kind of crappy house, not a full house. So what we need to do is we need to remove him. And we need to put him in a better house. I guess we just chuck him over here because this is one that has 100 and everything, and we're going to change it over to this. And then on top of that, we should, yeah, we have better tenants overall at our disposal. We can put the sword flash in here for additional. Oh my god, look at the difference in stats. That's an additional 2.5 million by throwing the sword flash in on his residence. That is absolutely crazy. So in reality, we have a 10 million attack hyperspace hunter Aylamak. Now granted, he's like full out attack mode and everything, but that is pretty interesting because if we come back in here for our PvE boss poison, let me just make sure it updates over here. Yes, even higher up because he has that precision and everything going on. He has the core. We have the core active on him, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Maybe we don't. So yeah, this should be interesting. Definitely interesting. So what we're gonna do now that we have 10 million attack, we're gonna really do a test comparing him to what we've done for like Vesa. Honestly, I don't even remember how much damage we've been able to do, like breaking PvE records like we did. Man, that was way back in the day. My goodness. Record. Let's see if we can pull up the records that we pulled before. So we need to try to find the bosses though. So we've gotten like a combination of, I think, 2 trillion, right? Is that the correct number? No. 200 trillion. Yeah, we did like 200 trillion and 300 trillion when we did like the combo of Vulcan with all these other heroes. Let me actually pull up this one. This one might be a really good one to kind of go off of because this is a new record that we had with our Lord of Fear Aspen. Let me see if I can mute that real quick. Let me see if we can find the part where we see the damage numbers here at the ends of these battles. We got a victory splash right here. Oh, it's not going to show it to me, is it? Oh, there we go. We'll have to see. I'll try to figure out the damage numbers later. Let's first get our damage numbers off of this attack. So, none of those. There we go. PvE boss poison setup. This should be pretty good. I'm hoping. I'm hoping this goes well. I think it will. I really want to see how his extra attacks and nearby hits work on enemies like this, with 1 in the front row, 3 in the back. It's interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a huge amount of damage. This could be better or worse. I don't know, because like, yes, he is hitting the... Man, this is interesting. He's doing extra damage every time the enemy hits. If you watch this right here too. Let me let them see. Every time they hit, they're taking a big amount of damage. That's because he is counterattacking from the targets getting hit. So we'll show you here when they get their actives here, they're taking damage from multiple sources, from the fairy guard of the target hit, from the queen getting hit, and then on top of that, just what was that like? That was like 3 billion damage just from the enemies or our allies getting hit. So that's pretty significant. I don't know how this is going to stack up in the long run. I think I have the wrong E3 imprint set up on him too, because there is no crowd control that we have to worry about here. I feel like this is going to be really good. We only have 2 attempts today because we've already done our smash. I don't know how our crit chance is doing. That's the one thing with him, is his crit chance is kind of low. It might be better running like a crit attack stone on him as well. But everything he does is like attack based, so getting him the highest amount of attack possible for all his extra abilities, like his sublimation abilities and all those things, they're all based off his attack value. Then they can't crit. So a lot of his damage is going to come from things that aren't critting. All right, let's see how this is doing here. It feels good so far. Which is really hard to tell exactly how it's going through. We have one more active from the snake right here. And then we have one more big active. God, the damage numbers are so much. Yeah, it's kind of unreliable with the Drake in the lineup. I'm almost wondering if we just run a second Olivia. That didn't feel that great, right? That's only 85 trillion, right? Million, billion, trillion. 85 trillion. Usually we're doing more damage than that. So maybe he's not as good as I had hoped. Little disappointing with that. Wrong spot. I need to be up here. PvE boss. We do have the core selected, right? Yep. I mean, one thing we can do is we can do shared fate with him. And actually we can do like share. We already had shared fate there. That's fine. I feel like the Drake wasn't really doing much for us. I'd almost rather just put yet another Olivia in, just to have multiple targets shrunk. I think that's a good play. All those things, doesn't really matter what their setups are. We'll give it one more try. We'll see how he does. I was just not expecting Flame Shrine to be as good, honestly. Updated. Let's see how the damage goes. Maybe it's because we need to build him crit chance as well, because so much damage comes from extra crit chance, but it's just interesting how his ability works. So this way we'll at least have two different targets shrunk at the same time, which means more damage for us, which is good. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like, he doesn't hit as many times, technically, with his actual active skill as some other heroes do, because it's only 6 times. I don't know. Maybe the more targets there are, I mean, obviously, I don't think he's going to do as good as our Star Swordsman, Machman, Vulcan combo went. I don't know. He just gives our team so much survivability, though. I'm wondering if he's going to be the better pick for as a damage dealer, maybe in, like, Star Expedition. Or what I really want to do is I want to run Lord of Fear Aspen and Hyperspace Hunter Aylamak both as homeowners and as Antlers Cane holders to see if their damage really ramps up. But again, there's only one target, so he loses a lot of his damage that he does to additional targets. We might spend the first day or so testing out just to see how this actually works. I don't think we've yet to hit a quadrillion in Flame Shrine on our account. Our team's just not strong enough like some other people's are. But we usually hit in the 500 trillion range. And if this isn't close to 500 trillion, probably not going to be as impressive as we want it to be. I will tell you this much, though. Ain't nobody killing this team in any type of PvE content like this. It's just no chance whatsoever. Oh, wait a minute. How did he not end up with an active on round 15? That is a little depressing there. Yeah, he's just... I mean, it's good damage, but it's just not, like, amazing damage when compared. I know I can already say for a fact... just not as strong. So he's like really good in certain areas like Flame Shrine, I think, because there's 2 targets in the back row. This one where they're staggered front and back row, I think if like you hit a front row, the quote unquote nearby, I don't think that actually hit something in the back row. I don't know though. I really don't know. We'll have to do some more testing with him, but he is very strong. More of a support hero with damage capabilities, which is very interesting. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about him. I'll see you guys next time.